Chocolate Cake for Imaginary Lives, a collection of short stories by Genevieve Jenner. Yesterday at work, someone put a paper bag labelled "Dead Dove, Do Not Eat" in the fridge. Now I want to find them and ask them to marry me. Anyone can write a passive-aggressive note to not eat their yogurt or Cobb salad, but this was almost a dare. I'd never eaten dove. I had drinks with someone once who went on at length about Tierra de Campos being the place to have squab. I refused to go beyond that one drink, so I never knew if they were correct. I wondered if it was a regular dead dove that required the services of the work fridge as an ad hoc morgue. A freezer might have made more sense for that sort of thing. When I was a child, my best friend's parents were a vet and a biologist. This meant the occasional run-in with dead animals in the freezer in our pursuit of an ice lolly. My favourite find was the goldfinch that had lace-like ice crystals on its yellow feathers, placed so casually next to a bag of peas. I opened the fridge again and looked at the bag. How does one prepare dove for lunch? Was it part of a leftover pie? Considering how lazy I am about laundry, my chances seemed worth the risk of having my nose pecked off. When Colin from marketing and his salad of quinoa, saturated with a cheerless dressing of self-satisfied aspirations, had finally left, I opened the bag. It was a pigeon, with a face. It looked mildly bemused, as if I had interrupted its nap. It looked like the ducks that hang in the windows of Chinatown restaurants, but much smaller. It looked so beautiful and glossy. There wasn't much flesh, just enough for someone's lunch. In a selfish, perverse moment, I decided, my lunch. It was luscious, like a surprising kiss that continues a little longer than anticipated. Though it had been in the fridge, the skin was crispy and slightly sweet. I could taste ginger, garlic, and something like vinegar, but much richer. In the bag, there was also a small container with a couple of lemon slices. I squeezed it onto the meat, and it lifted everything even more, making me feel flushed and excited. I began to wonder if I could cook this. How to get the recipe without giving myself away. I finished the bird, disposed of the bones, and then placed my sad sandwich inside the bag. I wasn't a complete bastard. I would never leave anyone hungry, and placed it back into the fridge. I quickly scribbled a note asking, "How do I make that pigeon?" and slipped the piece of paper into the bag, then left. Tuesday. I had limp pasta and curiosity over what I might find in the fridge. The bag was still there, as was the now day-old tuna sandwich, and a note. "You must provide me with something better if you wish to know how to make that dish. Sandwiches and salad don't cut it."